guys, welcome back for part 3. So last video we were preparing stuff, putting stuff up. We got everything back on, ready to go in. We fixed that line. Gotta just swap the engine back in. I finished up the exhaust. I made a gasket, make sure it didn't leak. So yeah, we got that going. I'm just blowing it out. Yeah, another thing I noticed about these is weird. These headers go 1-4 together and 2-3. All right, now Kendon's finishing putting that hose on. It's being a punk. And then everything we did before in reverse. So we took the old engine off of this lift, set it down on this little pallet, then we picked up that pallet, put it onto there, and lifted the engine off of the pallet, put it on the new lift. So yeah, and then we're going to lift the car up, start lining things up. Yeah. At least we can do it from the bottom. Okay, guys, so we're gonna put one bolt on the other side, then I'm gonna try and swing it out because there's this bracket here that goes on the back of the motor underneath the intake manifold. So we're gonna have to fit that in there. The bushing goes right here. He's going to the motor. So yeah, and then that the engine's lifted up into there. Now it's just a matter of alignment. All right, so we're just mounting her up here, back there. We got the back one easier, so yeah, now it's just getting things set in and snug, and then we're getting tight. And we're gonna lower that table lift thing, and then on to getting it wet.
Alright guys, so next step for what we're doing on the Integra is I'm going to get the all the wiring started up. We're going to have to wire these ones. That's the shock tower plugs for the VTEC solenoid and VTEC pressure sensor, and then also there's going to be knock right there. Just going to put them in through here and bring them to the ECU. And then Jackson just serviced the transaxle.
Yep, with 10W30 conventional. All right. It calls for that in the manual, or Honda MTF, or 75W80. However, most people say the 10W30 works good for them, right? And it shifts pretty good so far. Obviously, we haven't driven it yet. I ran the axles around, you know, there's no crazy stuff, but once we drive it, we'll see. My theory is Honda makes bikes, and bikes use engine oil in their transmissions most of the time. So maybe this was just that kind of thing, you know?
Right.
Whatever.
Over here, I've got the those wires. It's pretty long because it's just, you know, I got through the firewall. So it will probably be too long, but you know, that's all right. This one right here, I just got this one all soldered up. Thanks to one of my classmates, we got it, you know, all done. Just I heat shrunk it. That's gonna be the pin for probably the knockout of the yellow one, and then those two for the VTEC pressure and solenoid. All right, guys, finally in the process of wiring the VTEC up. So this one right here, the yellow one, that's gonna be the VTEC solenoid, and I have them stringing through into there, and then they're gonna run in through here, right there. So yeah, VTEC solenoid is gonna be the yellow one right there. Right here, and then the red one will be VTEC, VTEC pressure. Yeah, that'll go in there, and I'll pin them into the ECU pins. And then the blue one will be knock, and that's on that one right there.
All right, guys, we're checking stuff before we crank it. No liquid. What? Make sure we're clear of any debris. All right, crank it. Battery's dead?
Hey, drum pack! Hey, get me with my weird ass glasses.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Oh shit, this ain't plugged in.
It's I know.
Battery ain't there.
Wake up. Yeah. All right. Get under and look for leaks. Hey, look. Hey, you're in neutral, right? That's normal, by the way. That's from the viscosity of the gear oil. It's acting like a fluid coupling and spinning the drivetrain.
What are you doing?
All right, guys, we're going for the drive. Just got it all hooked up. The VTEC, we're gonna have to wait, but it'll still be in this video.
There goes the gauge, starting to move a little bit.
Yeah, he had to buy different, I forgot what they are. All right, go.
Just ECU pins.
Okay, there's second.
Hear that squeak?
That was from another car, I think. Who was just yelling? What's our temp at?
Getting there.
All right. So yeah,
There's a little squeal. Oh, now it's going up.
It's weird riding in this thing again. How's that throttle feel?
Really good.
Touchy?
Yeah.
Brakes?
So you hear that?
Yeah,
Is that the throttle plate?
could be. Sucking in air. Could be that intake.
Huh. That clutch is really. I wonder if we could adjust that. Temp's going up. So here I am at the car. I was just gonna show what it looks like currently. Just sitting here, all sad, waiting for me to revive it. So yeah, here it is. There's that new distributor. Yeah, it is an AutoZone Dizzy, which could be why it's not starting. You know, I gotta think about that way, right? There's the old one. Unfortunately, I lost the bolt for the rotor somewhere in here. It went to the void of the abyss of the engine bay. I also do have this one from the old engine, which I could put on, and I think I damn well am gonna, and I'm gonna return this one. I know it's new, but not sure if it works perfectly. You know, it's AutoZone. You don't really know. This is OEM. OEM's always better, you know. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do here now, I'm just gonna plug that ECU in. I'm actually gonna unplug the VTEC wiring I did, because that's also another thing. When I first got here, after I shut it off, I hadn't done the wiring yet. Did the wiring, it wouldn't start. Also, I popped off the cap from the old one. Didn't start after that. So it's two of those things that made things go all left. So I wonder if something's up with the wiring for some reason would make it not be working, which could be. The only thing I did touch was the VTEC wiring. So I guess we never know. But yeah, and also I bought some new Sparkies. These for sure are just going to be helpful just because. It's always good to just do a tune-up. These spark plugs, not sure if they're in good working order. They obviously cranked up when I first put the engine in, everything like that. They're sparking good. You know, I just don't know. Maybe because on the drive here, something happened. You never know. Might as well just put new ones on. They're good. Iridium. You know, there's a tune-up. You just want to do it. You know. Yeah. So definitely gonna do that. Gonna put the ECU in. Gonna put those in, and then I'll try and crank her up. Fingers crossed. If it ends up not working out, then I'm definitely gonna put that distributor on. So yeah, big fingers crossed right here. Definitely knock on wood. Yeah, wish me luck. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna be putting these spark plugs in there. There's some NGK Iridium spark plugs. These bad boys are freaking beautiful. NGK, obviously the way to go with anything Honda, JDM, everything. They're just big, but look at those bad boys. Iridium. Yeah, these guys should be rocking. So I'm gonna put these in. Forgot to mention, I also replaced the fuel filter. So that thing, I didn't replace it, and that was on the engine and car before. I didn't replace it before. Felt like I needed replacing, so I did replace that. Now, you might be thinking, man, you have all this stuff that you did while the car wasn't running. So why aren't you looking at that? I have, trust me, I know that fuel comes out of there because when I was installing it, I didn't install the cap on as tight as I should have. So that sprayed out. So I know that we got fuel to the fuel filter. I don't know for sure if we have fuel to the injectors, but we should. I think I heard them. But yeah, like I said, we'll see, and I'm gonna get this figured out. Yes! Yes, my dear. Good girl. Okay, timing's probably off. Doesn't matter. Good girl. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Smells good. Smells rich. Timing is way off, but hey.